Greetings, all! Today, we'll be examining the mythical electric-type Pokemon Zeraora, the Thunderclap Pokémon. Agile as lightning and able to run circles around others before delivering devastating strikes, Zeraora are mysterious beasts whose control over electricity more than renders them a foe worthy of one's attention.
Zeraora have humanoid feline bodies covered in rough yellow fur around the upper legs, hips, arms, upper chest, and head, adorned with dark grey zigzagging stripes in several locations, and further possess a long yellow ponytail-like mat of hair that extends off the back of their head. Their main body has dark grey skin with 3 claws in each foot and 4 clawed fingers in each hand, with blue fur markings on their paws, forearms, chest, and forehead, including a set of blue zigzagging whiskers, and further possess short ears with brown interiors, a small white nose, and piercing blue eyes. Unlike almost all other electric-type Pokemon known, Zeraora are unique because they do not actually possess any type of organ that allows them to generate electricity on their own. This is incredibly strange as they are considered to be pure electric-type Pokemon, since they lack any other natural trait that defines them as having an actual type. Because they lack this crucial piece of anatomy that most other electric-type Pokemon otherwise possess to some degree or another, these creatures have to instead absorb electricity from outside sources in order to fuel their powers. But if they can do so, they are an incredible threat to anything that dares to challenge them to a battle. While they cannot generate their own power, Zeraora demonstrate an incredible capacity to store and release electrical energy from their bodies to create dazzling electrical displays that can cause severe damage to anything that is exposed to their power, additionally creating sounds like crashing thunder when they clap their paws together after energizing themselves. Moreover, electricity basically fuels their entire bodies, as their muscular systems are designed to be receptive to high voltage electricity and even to become overly charged with it, elevating their movement speeds to ludicrous levels beyond that of most other types of Pokemon in any context. Thankfully, this potentially incredible power does not go to their head, as these felines are known to be extremely caring and protective of other Pokemon and will gladly risk their lives in order to protect others, making them a welcome addition to the ecology of the forest and environments they prefer to occupy.
As far as overall combat abilities go, Zeraora are able to use electricity they absorb and hold in their bodies to great effect in battle, being able to electrify their forms to pull off a number of interesting tricks.
For one thing, because they are able to absorb electricity from just about any source without ever being damaged by it, no matter how high the voltage or amperage may be, they are permanently gifted the Volt Absorb ability, effectively ensuring that any electric-type moves used against them will only serve to heal them of any damage they may have taken in a fight. Secondly, they can release their stored electricity in the form of a massive shield of electromagnetic energy that not only hopes to provide some minor protection against certain types of offense, but, more importantly, can allow these creatures to actually generate a repulsing field that enables them to push off the planet's natural electromagnetic field and float and even fly in the air, making transportation for them a breeze. When it comes to actual attacks, these creatures are further gifted not only in powerful physical moves like close combat, on account of their natural, brutally physical preferred fighting style, but also many other electrically charged basic attacks that can make them dangerous to try and confront in close quarters. They can make themselves an even bigger threat than normal in using their powerful signature attack, the Plasma Fist attack, as the move shows the true extent of their power by allowing them to heat the air around their bodies so much with electricity that it turns blue from the creation of plasma, which they then release from their hands by slamming the ground, creating electrical energy waves in the ground that track opponents to deliver a devastating burst of electrical energy when they make contact. This move is particularly dangerous because it has the effect of heavily electrifying the air around the battlefield, causing any and all moves used after it in a single combat turn to become electric type in assignment. And considering that Zeraora do have Volt Absorb, it can help ensure that any attack and many techniques that come near them have this effect of healing them instead of harming them. This is further complemented by their base stats, as these beasts might not be well armored to any serious extent, but they can still take and deal out an impressive amount of damage with their attacks, plus they are among the fastest Pokemon known, with only their base defense and special defense stats being below average for a fully evolved electric-type Pokemon, thus rendering them a speedy threat that only ground types might have noble protection against.
While I'm usually a sucker for cute cats and similar creatures, Zeraora is likely one feline that I would rather not have to get all that close to. Nothing against them, honestly. I just don't like being electrocuted when hugging someone. That being said, these elusive beasts do stand out for the quirky nature of their electrical powers and their source, and really helps them to stand out from other electric types in turn. Even if they really can make their own power, their capacity to amplify whatever they can absorb allows them to perform quick movements that are almost beyond any other electric type out there, just being out by Electrode in that context. In combination with a unique Plasma Fist attack, these felines can execute a dazzling array of attacks that leaves others of their kind in the dust. And while it's unlikely that you ever actually see one of these creatures in person, for those without ground types that stifle their power, that may be for the best.
Here one moment and gone the next in a little flash, Zeraora are powerful beasts that can make great use of their natural powers to give a heck of a shock to anyone they meet. You likely will have to search the ends of the earth to actually come across one, but any that can get a hold of them will not be disappointed with what they can do.
Just do yourself a favor and keep your distance when they're on the hunt. Get in their way and agitate them, and you likely won't survive the wave of electrical plasma that comes your way when they decide to unleash their true strength against you.
Thank you all for watching this video. It always brings me great joy to see others enjoying the work I do to try and make the world of Pokemon and the fascinating creatures that lay inside of it feel as real as they possibly can. If you really enjoy my work, please feel free to leave a comment and subscribe, as I always do my best to respond to any and all comments that are left on my videos. In addition, if you wish to learn more about my work and help support it, you can find links to my Patreon page, as well as email and other contact information to my work on DeviantArt in the video description down below. Furthermore, you can find a link to my Discord server there as well if you'd like to get a first glimpse at what videos are coming up next and converse with other fans of the world of Pokemon. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and have a wonderful rest of your day.